Okay, folks, listen. This video is not about the Tiger Man, because I did a few videos showing you how Elvis is the Tiger Man, which connects to the Antichrist. You got to go watch those videos. Anyway, when Elvis graduated, and I did a video about that too, go and watch that. But when Elvis graduated, he graduated from Hume's High School, okay, this school right here. And their mascot was a tiger. And I told you that uh, this year is a water tiger year, which is very rare. It only happens every 60 years. And I told you that the name Elvis equals 6722, 6832. It equals the exact same as the word water. 6722, 6832. Elvis equals water. Because I told you Elvis is the beast out of the sea in Seattle. And when Elvis graduated, he graduated on June 3rd, 1953. June 3rd, 1953. And June 3rd is the 154th day of the year. And I told you the Antichrist equals 154. But forget about that. So it's the 154th day, and on leap year it's the 155th, June 3rd. And these two numbers throughout the year, each day, has two numbers each day. Like, let's just use June 14th, for example. June 14th is the 165th day of the year, and on leap year is 166th. The only two numbers that do this and get a 666 is these two numbers throughout the whole year. I checked it. And so 154, 155 equals 450, 216, 666. And Trump, he's the 45th president. The O is a crown. 216th day of the year is August 4th, the day Trump gets his head wound on Obama's birthday. And look, it equals 666, right? And I showed you that from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is 154 days if you don't include that day. And if you include that day, it's 155 days from Elvis's birthday, January 8th to June 11th. So it's the same equation as June 3rd, which is the 154th day and the 155th day in the leap year. And that's when Elvis graduated, June 3rd. So again, when he graduated, that even connected to June 11th, because from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is 154 or 155 days. And remember, I just showed you that 154, 155 equals 666, right? On the bottom part, okay? Up here would be more important, the very first number. And from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, the exact day in 1935, to the exact day that he graduated, June 3rd, it's 6,722 days, 6722. That's exactly Elvis, 6722. And I told you his identical twin that died at birth, his name is Jesse. If you spell it Jessie, is 672289. And I told you Elvis is the beast out of the sea, out of the water. Water and reset equals the exact same as Elvis. And that's why him graduating on this exact day with this exact number is impossible, okay? It being from his exact birth to the day he graduated. So I'm going to repeat the same thing again, but this time I'm going to end with a mind-blowing conclusion. So remember, Elvis graduated on June 3rd. June 3rd is the 154th or the 155th day in a leap year. And from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is either 154 or 155 days. Okay? And I told you that 154 and 155 has 666 here. But how can we get 666 up here? And before I show you the final thing, Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name, it equals 216. And the 216th day of the year is August 4th, which is the day Trump gets his head wound. And you could also say it's the 162nd, the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. I told you, if you watch my videos, you know all about the 216 or the 16-2. Anyway, so Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. And remember, I told you from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is either 154 days or 155 days from the exact day he was born in the year. So if you add these two numbers with Elvis Aaron Presley, look what you get. 666. You see what I'm saying? I told you, folks, he is the Antichrist. Okay? Do you understand? I have hours and hours of new information, but I'm just going to make this a short video. So don't get my, predictions twisted. I told you on June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event. And somehow after that, Elvis becomes part of it and either becomes the Antichrist and becomes the mark of the beast eventually. And then Trump gets his head wound on August 4th in Ohio. Okay? Those are my two predictions. End of video.